There's been a conflict between ministries on who should set fuel efficiency standards and whether standards should be benchmarked against CO2 emissions or mileage. And finally, the Law Ministry has decided that the Bureau of Energy Efficiency will set norms according to mileage. Our correspondents Samar and Padma are here to tell us more. So Padma, tell us why they decided to use mileage versus CO2 emissions as a standard.
There are two issues here which you have to understand for the bigger picture. India's international strategy on climate change says that we will not take up any mandatory commitments on CO2 or greenhouse gas warming cuts. But domestically, if we do the same, then that goes against our international policy. So which is why it was decided that mileage is a better choice, which is also the same thing which is done in most countries.
Okay, and so why is this significant?
It is significant because if you see that ADB predicts that there would be more than 121 million cars, personal vehicles in India by 2015. Delhi adds more than 1,000 vehicles to its roads every day. And in a world which is trying to shift away from fossil fuels, it just makes sense for India to do the same.
Okay. Samar, how has the industry reacted to this?
Well, for the industry, it's still wait and watch. They say that until the government tells us for sure which ministry, and there are indications that it's going to be the Bureau of Energy Efficiency, but we don't know for sure for now. So until we know for sure, we really have nothing to say. So as far as they're concerned, it's still wait and watch.
And what are some of the outcomes we can expect from such standards?
As you see, the idea was first mooted by the Petroleum Conservation and Research Association. Just by the name itself, you understand it's more about petroleum conservation. And if you look at bigger geopolitical implications of this, it makes sense. And the outcome would be less of fuel consumed.
And also to give you a bit of background, on the 19th of May, President Obama in America said that he would make it mandatory for manufacturers to disclose fuel efficiency, and he'd also increase the fuel efficiency requirements by 5% each year between 2012 and 2016. So these are all significant moves, and it's nice to see India following in their footsteps.
Okay, great. Well, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And thanks for watching LiveMint.com.